Hello, everyone. We're back
Halloween episode.
to
Boo.
help you guys win your league this weekend.
I see you have your costume on already. What are you, a freak? A Frankenstein?
I'm uh,
Goblin?
I'm the league leading guy in fantasy this weekend. That's what I'm dressed up as.
Well, that's a
So, are
trick.
you dressed up as a straight guy this weekend, or you're still going with the
Yeah, I'm a Panthers. I'm a Panther.
Panther fan?
Yeah.
Did you hear the news about Watson and the Panthers?
Yeah, he doesn't want to go to the Panthers.
No, the Panthers
Speaking of
offered
scary Halloween, here's Joey.
three first round
Snoopy.
picks and McCaffrey.
They did?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I hope he goes to the fucking Panthers, man.
No, that he didn't do the trade clause for the Panthers. He only wants to go to the Dolphins.
Yeah, if
Oh,
I'm
Deshaun?
Dolphin, huh?
You guys talking about Deshaun?
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't going to Carolina.
Sucks for him. He's gonna have to go to lonely Miami. He's never gonna win a game. Why hasn't been to the playoffs in like who knows how long?
I'd rather him go to the Panthers. I don't want him on Dolphins.
They already ruled out the Panthers. Didn't the owners say they're not doing anything this right now?
Yeah, that's what he said. I don't know what Brian's talking about.
Oh, Brian, you're like the report came out pretty clear. They're not touching him anymore. Schefter ruled it. Garofolo, I think, reported on it. Rappaport reported on that. Like Carolina's out.
Why would they be out?
I mean, the owner
There's
said
three,
he's out.
there's three people in the NFL that like literally like they're like Woj for the NBA that like report that they're out, so they're done. What else you want me to say?
If I'm the Dolphins, I'll offer like such crappy picks because no one else wants them. So that's
Yeah, pretty much. It's like no one else wants him at this point. I don't think that.
Look, even if he gets traded, like he's not going to play this year. He's going to be on the commissioner's exempt list. Like they're not going to risk playing the guy and then have whoever like Miami trades for him. They're not going to risk like bad PR to play the guy.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, so let's for Halloween, let's go ahead and pick our candies and match them with our players. Are you ready for that, Joey? You got to pick one.
You said pick a player that reminds me of candy.
Match them with a player. So Brian, you go first.
Yeah, Brian, go ahead.
I'm looking for a specific soft candy.
Actually, I have one already. If you want me to go first.
What's
my candy I'm choosing is Almond Joy. Yeah, and I'm matching this Almond Joy with Antonio Gibson. I'll tell you why. Almond Joy, very good, but there's one thing that messes it up, and that's the almond. In my opinion, the almond is like the worst part of the Almond Joy. And the almond in this case is J.D. McKissick. He's just in there in the middle of this yummy candy and messing everything up. So it's a perfect combination of what's happening in the Washington backfield. Antonio Gibson, he's a great player. He can be a top 5 running back, in my opinion. But you have J.D. McKissick, the almond, just sitting there on his back, ruining everything. Perfect analogy. I actually really want some Almond Joy. Actually, you know what's better than Almond Joy?
Everything?
No.
I got one.
Way better because it has no almonds.
All right.
I like the
I'm
way
going to go with my player. I'm going to go with Darren Waller. And my candy of choice,
You're such a dick, dude.
He's Sour Patch. He started off sweet, so sweet. Then after a few weeks, it just turns sour. Just like a Sour Patch. Starts off sweet, and then it's just sour. You've seen the commercials, how they're
Sour patches aren't even sour, bro. I don't even know what the hell you're
Don't
talking
they turn
about.
sour? Well, anyways, he's
Sour,
sweet in
they're
the
so
beginning,
sweet,
but
dude.
it just fades away. It goes to the
Sour
sunset.
Patch.
So that's Darren Waller. Darren Waller is a
They're also
sour.
very soft.
You know what? I'm gonna give Brian like some kudos on the analogy because I mean, Sour Patches are just a fan favorite anyway. So Darren Waller is just a fan favorite throughout. So it's all good. It's still a win-win. All good.
Yeah. All
right. Mine is gonna be Pop Rocks. And everybody knows how Pop Rocks go. You put them in your mouth. You know they light little fireworks. Just little flavor crystal fireworks in your mouth. And you know who's been given a lot of fireworks this season? Jamar Chase. I was around and that guy just like, it tastes good already. It's already sugar. It's sweet. Got it. But then he just lights up the scoreboard. Fireworks. Boom, boom, boom. So there's my analogy. Jamar Chase, Pop Rocks.
Do you actually like Pop Rocks? Or...
Actually do. I do. Yeah, pretty good.
Really? I don't know. I think I like the popping, but other than that, it's not that great.
Joseph, who do you have?
I only got ready for one.
Oh, you
I
got
got
one
one more.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Allen Robinson. To me, he's
Oh.
like a Tootsie Roll. He's in my bag. No one wants him. No matter however much I try to give him away, no one wants him. Just like once
Really?
you
You
open
don't
your
like Tootsie
bag,
Rolls?
you see Tootsie Rolls in your bag. It's there, but no one wants them.
You know what?
That's how Allen Robinson is to me.
I'll say more of like a Snickers, man. Nobody wants Snickers.
Are you kidding
You
me?
want Snickers?
Dude,
I hate
you are.
them. You guys like Snickers?
Ugh.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Battery.
Wow, really? You guys like
You don't
Snickers?
like Snickers?
Milky Way is way better than Snickers.
Oh, that's so fake.
Ugh.
Fake
wow.
news. Fake news. Chat, I hope someone's watching right now. Please tell the comeback kid that he is just egregiously bad right now.
I can't
Ugh.
believe you guys like Snickers more than Milky Way.
Snickers
has all those
Milky
nuts.
Way is disgusting.
Oh god.
Snickers Milky Way has caramel, soft,
You don't like caramel?
nougat.
Okay,
I
now
love
it's caramel and caramel. Which one is it?
Both of them.
I like to say
mixed
caramel.
together.
I thought it was caramel.
Oh, no,
You like what is it? Reese's?
I love Reese's.
love Reese's.
Love Reese's.
100 gram?
All right.
Oh my gosh, 100 grams is the best. I love 100 grams.
Do you like those Yorkshire peppermints?
Not really. Too minty.
Those are all the main candies I can think of. How about just a classic Hershey's bar?
No, I don't like Hershey's. Too sweet.
You
I
like
like
Hershey's?
crunch. I like crunch better. I like the crunchiness. I have
Those
to
are
have
good
crunch.
too.
in it. Yeah.
You know those little Mr. Good bars? And there's also, it's like a yellow small mini one, and there's like a small little red one.
I like the red one. I don't like the yellow one.
That's the same shit.
I don't even know the difference actually. But if I see the yellow one, I'm like, nah. I think it has peanuts in it. I realize anything with peanuts or almonds, I don't like it, except for peanut butter.
Oh, man.
Anyways, let's get into it. We're gonna go through the matchups today, very quickly, just over under on some players, and then get into our jabronis and Goodfellas. We're actually gonna call it trick or treats today, and
Ooh,
then
I like that.
we're gonna go into our pick'ems for the week.
You guys want to do underdog again? Use that as projections.
Yeah, we can just go through that actually.
All right, let's do it. I'll share my screen once again. Here we go. Share screen. Share screen. Chrome tab. Underdog. And here we go. Let me know when you guys see it.
Bam.
Now, Brian, I remember you and your squinting eyes. You can, you can full screen.
Oh, yeah, I gotta make it bigger. Right now, I was like, I can't see.
All right, we're gonna start off with Miami and Buffalo. Perfect, ripe for Brian here.
All right, for this matchup, Gaskin 62 yards. I think that's a lot. I don't think he's gonna have
62 rush
Yeah.
and receiving.
Oh, and receiving?
Yeah.
Ooh, possible. They could be passing a lot.
Yeah, you see, I don't expect Dolphins. I expect Dolphins to get blown out, but I feel like they'll be behind so much that they're going to throw. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say over on all of them. And because Buffalo is going to kick Dolphins' ass, I feel like over on all of them, too.
Got you. I mean, I can see that for sure. This is definitely a tough matchup though, especially for Waddle. Because I mean, who do you expect Trey White to really shadow other than Waddle?
No
Does
one
he
else.
really shadow, or is he kind of just on one side?
He shadows. Trey White shadows. Yeah, for sure.
Then it'll probably be Waddle.
I mean, it could be Gesicki just because he's more of like. Well, I mean, he's also in.
No, they're not putting him on the tight end.
I mean, you never know. I mean, it's probably going to most likely end up being like
Mika Hyde or something.
Hyde or Taryn, because I still think Taryn could also be going against Waddle too. I expect Trey White to shadow Waddle though. He's their best threat. And then on the Buffalo side, I mean, this could be anybody's week, in all honesty, because Manny Sanders, I think every single one of them grades pretty well against the so-called quote-unquote good corners in Miami.
They are good corners.
Yeah, well, look at their passing stats that they've been allowing all year. They're like top 10 in allowing receiving yards throughout the season.
Yeah, I think Diggs will probably be matched up with
Xavier.
Yeah, so I like Sanders in this game.
I like all three receivers. I'm not scared of anyone. I think Nick Needham's back too. Justin Coleman got relegated to the fourth corner. But Beasley has a good matchup. Manny Sanders has a good matchup. I'm not scared.
Would you guys be, since the Waddle and Sanders' receiving yards is pretty much the same, who would you rather start?
Oh, Sanders. Sanders for sure.
Yeah, Sanders.
Yeah, I'd go for Sanders too.
All right.
All right, let's go on to the next one.
Next one. Carol, like, man, is it like just always like our games are like usually back to back? It's so funny that Underdog just knows that we use their stuff. Here. Pretty cool.
Right. And I'm hoping for a bounce back week for the Panthers, but you have to see it first before you take any chances on any of the offense. So I am not going on any overs for the offense this week, even though it's a good matchup versus Falcons. You have to wait and see.
I still think
DJ Moore is probably the best option.
Yeah, best option.
They're going to try to get him the ball. I know they keep saying they want to run the ball again, but they said that last game, and they had to go away from it because they were down. So best option to DJ Moore. Definitely under on Sam Darnold's 240 yards. He's been playing horrible. Patterson, I'm going under. I think he's going to have a bad game. Panthers have the number one defense against running backs so far in fantasy, and Patterson's been getting most of the carries. And Mike Davis is definitely going to have a crap game, but
he's not even projected anymore. Yeah, he's not even projected anymore. They took him off because it's like we're losing money on that one. Everybody keeps hitting the under on Mike Davis. We got to take him off. I like Calvin Ridley this week as well. CPAT, of course. Kyle Pitts. I think this might be the week where he doesn't perform to what he's been doing the last couple weeks. I mean, I'm wrong, but I think this is just like one of those things where a rookie could run hot, but it's going to run out every now and then. What do you think, Brian?
Joseph, is Stefan Gilmore playing good for the Panthers?
He's not. He's going to play this game. Actually, he's coming back.
Oh, this is the first game, right? Yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen him. I'd like the Panthers. I mean, I'll pretty much take the over on everyone.
Do you think this is a sneaky shootout, Brian?
Yeah, Falcons D is horrible. After watching them face the Dolphins,
I'm like when I think Joseph is kind of speaking from like a personal fan expectation. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Sam Darnold can definitely bust as usual, but like Atlanta's pretty bad. This is the right spot for Sam Darnold.
Yeah, no, I
thought the Giants were bad too, which they are, and we made them look like the 85 Bears out there. So I don't know.
Giants D isn't like horrible.
They're not as bad as like Atlanta pass defense.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit better, but not like way better. It's just
no, they're definitely better.
No, I don't think so.
All right,
I guess
especially on. Pitt and Cleveland. There's a lot of projections here. Your boy Deontay, Brian. How do you think these two teams? Well, actually, I should say, was Cleveland off last week? I think they were, right? Both these teams were off on the bye last week, right?
No, Cleveland played last.
Cleveland played the Thursday night game. Yeah, right. So Pittsburgh coming back on bye. What do you think? What do you think for them?
Yeah, Nick Chubb, I'll take the under. I think Dearness Johnson's gonna definitely take some carries away. Baker Mayfield is still have shoulder issues, so I wouldn't expect a great game out of him.
Or Jarvis Landry for that, man.
Landry might get 10 catches, but 35 yards. I'll still, I'm not a big fan of Landry. I like Deontay Johnson. He's a guy I'll definitely take over. Same as Najee Harris. Those are two guys I'll take over.
What about Claypool?
I'll take under. I really like Cleveland secondary, their corners. I feel like Deontay gets so much volume. I think he's bound to go over. But Claypool, I'm not a big fan of this year.
I think this is actually I kind of like this. I'm not saying I like him the rest of the season. I just think that this is something I could attack in DFS, where I think Ben and the Steelers come out surprising.
Yeah,
out of the bye. What about you, Joseph? Anything to add on? Just anything in general, not just these projections, just anything in general on the game.
I kind of disagree with what Brian said. The only one I'd really go over is Deontay Johnson, and on the Brown side,
that's literally what I said. The only person I'll go over is but Najee Harris too.
I agree with you said.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I pretty much disagree with what Brian said. And on the Brown side, I think they are going to try to run it a lot, but Steelers have a pretty good run defense. So, yeah, I don't think anybody's too exciting in this game.
Yeah, this game could be also. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying I was going to pick up the Steelers D in our league, and fucking Joseph got him, which I got pissed about. But
yeah, I just did it to piss you off.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Cincinnati at New York Jets. Mike White, is he actually really going to start? Because I thought Joe Flacco was going to probably start here.
Nah,
he's
man.
not.
You did so learn a new offense in like a few days. It's like impossible.
Joe Flacco was on this team like a year ago, wasn't he?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's a
different
new
coach.
head coach, a new system, though, isn't it?
Okay, I got you. He's been in the league. I'm sure he could run an offense. He's definitely been around the league to know certain terminologies.
I guess they just
The
traded for a
things.
backup. Like,
I don't know, but if it's Mike White, Cincinnati Bengals defense, they've been playing really good too. It's like surprisingly pretty well. They get a lot of hurries. I think Trey Hendrickson is leading the league in pressures, like not sacks, pressures. And a kid like Mike White, this could be a turnover central. So, with that being said, there could be some hesitation with any of these overs because this could be just more one of those games where defense just kind of gives short fields. So like yardage might not be a lot, but like think about it like this. Think about it like the first game of the year with Green Bay, New Orleans, where just like nothing got right for Green Bay and it was just nothing but short fields. And Jameis Winston had 5 touchdowns, but only had like 140 yards passing. So that's the kind of game theory I'm expecting here. I mean, I could be completely wrong. This could be a normal, just boring game. That's kind of what I'm expecting.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, I feel like the passing, like Burrow, Higgins, and Chase, I would take the under on all of them. Not because they're going to do bad, but that the running game is going to dominate so much. They're not going to need really to pass too much, you know?
Yeah, running or short fields, any one of those two. Like
The defense is going to dominate. The run game is going to dominate, and that's the guy.
Oh, if you got the first overall pick in a dynasty league starting today, would you draft Jamar Chase number 1, or would you go with like Metcalf or Justin Jefferson, or who would you get? Is Jamar Chase like a option for the first overall pick in a dynasty? There's also CeeDee Lamb.
Like you're talking about anybody in the NFL?
Yeah, if you're gonna start a
He's
dynasty,
definitely not number 1.
who would you take number 1?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't really looked at dynasty rings, but I just
Yeah, but
know
he's a rookie and he's dominating already. Like who? If you go with a running back,
he's probably up there, but I don't think he was be number 1 pick. I mean, you still got. So how many young quarterbacks do you have right now?
You pick a quarterback with the first overall pick in dynasty.
I mean, what running back would you really like? Saquon would be usually number 1 right now.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
he's not there.
I think if we do a regular draft, Jamar Chase might even go ahead of Saquon. It's let alone dynasty. If this is a regular draft,
with dynasty, don't you want receivers because they last way longer than
you want younger players, and
you do want
younger
players,
than
sure. But I mean, I just don't think anybody would take Jamar Chase number 1.
Name one running back that you'll take over Jamar Chase, for example, right now in dynasty.
Najee Harris.
I still think Derrick Henry number 1. I mean, he's still got like 4 or 5 years left in him. I don't know.
Nah, man, not with the pounding that he takes.
I mean, you still got to look dynasty. Just because you want to win like completely every single year, you're not going to win every year. You still got to win that year. Like you'd still take.
He's putting up great numbers right now. He's putting up great numbers, and he has a second-year quarterback, so he's going to be there for a while. Who's great too. So like,
yeah,
I thought it was good from when I was thinking about it.
Definitely a high pick, but I don't think he's number 1. I think he'd be a first rounder, like for sure.
You think he's a first-round pick next year?
I think he's going to be like early. I don't think he's going to surpass the guys that are still up top in 1 year. Because I mean, Justin Jefferson was still wide receiver.
Justin Jefferson was the early second round.
Yeah, I think he's going to be right around there. I think he's going to be right around there. Same thing that happened.
Yeah.
And this is kind of what I told you guys in the beginning of the year too. Is that like he's going to do what OBJ did his rookie year. He's going to do what Justin Jefferson did his rookie year. So,
remember like Joey early in the season was like Jamar Chase, and then we're like talking shit. We're like, he can't even fucking catch.
Don't mention it.
And how wrong were you?
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, move on. You can't believe all the training camp hype, man. But you know what? I didn't select him when I could have in the league. So I mean, I guess I got a little scared off of it too. However, I also like in some drafts, I do have him on some of my teams. It's just that I kind of waited because I was like, I'm using that training camp note to like I don't need to select him yet. But I obviously got burned too because obviously some other people probably didn't care about that note either.
Yeah.
All right, Tennessee, Indiana, or Indianapolis.
All right. Oh man, 110 yards for Henry. That's kind of too
Under.
much.
It's definitely a bold projection. It definitely screams under, but let's be real, he can definitely get past that.
Titans, they have a good run D.
You mean the Colts?
Colts, yeah, they got a
didn't
good
they just give up 100-something yards to Eli Mitchell in the rain?
Yeah, they got dominated by Mitchell.
Brian.
Yeah, but man, that's the rain. The rain affects the defense more than the offense because the defense has to react. The offense knows where it's going.
Yeah, I think he also put up 180 and 2 touchdowns in Indy last year, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look at Derrick Henry stats real quick.
I'm taking the under on that one. I want to have a bet on that one too. If anyone
You're mad now.
Put on a ticket. Just bet your own self and put it on a ticket.
He wants to bet you.
No, I think I might go ahead and play this one this weekend.
There you go.
So the more over and unders you put in your lineup, the more money you can make.
Yeah, the max is 20x your money.
And you have to get them all right. You can't get one wrong.
If you select 5 entries, like 5 over-unders, this will light up to 20x. And whatever you bid, it's 20x your money potential payout. But you have to hit them all to hit the 20x.
If I just put five guys?
If you pick 5 different over-unders, yeah.
Wow. And if you nail them, so for example, if I put $100, I can get $2,000?
Yes.
All right, man. I want to do it this weekend. Derrick Henry is.
Welcome to gambling.
Let's go, dude.
Anyway, all right. Anything else on these projections here? Or
How much money do you normally put in? Like when you do it?
I remember last week I got sidetracked.
No, but just generally when you do it.
I mean, I generally just depends on how confident I go. Anywhere between $10 and $50, and I usually will go the full 5. Just because.
How many lineups do you do? Just one?
Yeah, just one ticket, and I always wait till Sunday because I'm like last week, for example. Remember, I took a snapshot on Friday's show. Like, hey, I'm gonna make sure we get any kind of news, and what I even said on the cast too was like, what if Darren Waller gets out? And sure enough, he was the one that was out. I did not say that to jinx him. It just literally happened on Friday. Anyway.
The good thing about this one is against when it's like DraftKings, because DraftKings you're facing so many people that it's more difficult. But this one, if you truly believe this guy's going to get under, this guy's going to get over, I feel like it's easier and I feel like it's more exciting. No.
What are you talking about? Like DraftKings is like you're talking about salary cap stuff. I mean, DraftKings does have a sports book. They do also do picks, but that's also the same format as this. If you do decide to use their sports,
well, DraftKings typically it gives you a salary cap, and you got to put.
Yeah, that's like actual fantasy format. Yeah, yeah. This is just pick 'em, and there's props for DraftKings. There's technically this is props, but
to me, I like this one better.
Yeah. Cool, glad you like it. All right, moving on. I mean, I like Jonathan Taylor too, but that's also a very bold projection. 104 rushing and receiving. It's pretty bold as well. But yeah,
I like Michael Pittman in that one.
Philly and Detroit. I think. I mean, Kenny. That's a slow projection for Kenny Gainwell, man. That screams over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rush yards though. Okay, never mind. Rush yards because he gets a lot of his work to the pass game. I'm not sure if they're going to trust him though. I think Boston Scott's going to get a lot more of the between the tackle stuff. So I'm not sure about that one anymore. Davonte Smith, man, if he could just connect with him, his efficiency sucks.
Yeah, I don't really.
52 receiving yards. Offense. What? Am I wrong on that one?
No, it's pretty low.
It's pretty low.
Yeah,
did Brian just get up and leave?
He did. I don't trust any of the Eagles' offense really to get over. But DeAndre Swift looks good.
Yeah, Deshaun. I mean, I'm always going to try to keep hitting over until he gets over because I believe in Davonte Smith, but it's just not working out right now. It's just not. But I like that one too. Brian, what about you? Anything in this game?
Damn, this one's hard.
Or just talk about the game, and you don't have to look at the props too. You, like I said, just talk about fantasy. Talk about what people.
Yeah, it's just like it's
starting them XYZ.
It's a team. Both of them are battling for a top pick. The Eagles actually own the Dolphins' first-round pick, and Eagles fans actually came on a Dolphins fan YouTube channel, and in the comment section, They were like, "Who do you want us to draft with your first overall pick?" Because they own the Dolphins' first round pick. I hate Eagles fans, man. I hope you guys lose. I hope Jalen Hurts gets benched. So Joe Yosef starts crying.
That's what I was about to say. Like, the Eagles need to win this game because if they lose against the Lions, I'm afraid Hurts will get benched next game for Minshew, and that will kill my fantasy team. So
wait a second.
Please
He's
win.
not getting benched.
He'll get benched.
Yeah,
He's
man.
playing so bad.
He is not getting
Jalen
benched.
Hurts, if he was a candy, it's like something that tastes really good, but it's so bad for you. He's good for fantasy, but he's so bad for your football.
That's like every
Did
game.
you hear like Sirianni's metaphor?
No,
You mean to tell me that he's willing to like throw that metaphor out the door because all he's talking about is like how roots are being planted and the people are fertilized and this and that for this flower to grow. You mean to tell me he's gonna literally just nix Jalen Hurts right now when he's still potentially the quarterback of their franchise?
I think the fertilizer is Minshew.
Right?
Like, come on now.
The fertilizer is Minshew. He's gonna
Yeah,
grow.
man.
Grow
Have you seen that mustache? It's getting bigger and bigger.
I don't know. I hope you're right, man. I really hope Hurts stays.
Matthew Smith has a controversial question. I mean, I know it's up to you guys if you want to allow it.
Sure.
No politics, no religion on here.
That's for the other stream.
There you go.
Go for it, Matthew.
Anyway.
He's gonna be like, is Brian wearing a Halloween mask or what?
I also so aside from that, Brian, I'm gonna reference the Derrick Henry stuff. Like the last 2 years, I mean, this year he went for 113 yards and he caught 3 for 31. So he got about a solid floor, about 15, 16 points of Derrick Henry. Last year, and this was what I was referencing last year, at Indy, 178 and 3 touchdowns with 2 receptions. And then at home, 103 yards, another catch, basic game, whatever, like a typical Brian, like, oh, Derrick Henry sucks because he doesn't get any PPR points, but still over 100 yards. And then the year before that, 149 and a touchdown and 82 and a touchdown.
This is all versus the Colts?
All versus the Colts. Like, this is a team that he technically just pretty much dominates.
You know, I was going to put $100 in this bit, but yeah, Joe, you kind of talked me out of playing this. You totally ruined this for me. Should have just hyped me up, man.
Well, you wanted to play the under on that? I'm just trying to give you the stats, man.
I'm still going to go under.
I think
Let's all go under, man.
It's a solid pick. I mean, because it is a high projection.
Who are we talking about?
Derrick Henry, because he was wanted to go under on that. Anyway.
All right, here's a controversial question.
Uh-oh.
What are your thoughts on Davonte Smith announcing his retirement due to him coming out as non-binary? Any thoughts on legal rap?
Oh, is this the guy who
legal
was
rape.
joking with us last time?
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
It's probably the same guy.
I don't think any of that is true. Matthew Smith, so we're not going to take hypothetical questions. Thanks, though.
Anyway, I haven't heard that report.
No way, it's true. It's online.
You're lying.
Check your phone.
I can just tell by your face.
Yeah,
such a bad liar.
Anyway, so SF versus Chicago. A lot of projections here. It's kind of weird for a game that seems pretty meh.
Did you hear that the Bears are looking to trade Montgomery?
I hope so. Oh my God, really?
Yeah, they like the what is it, the Khalil Herbert guy that much.
He looks good. He looks real good. I'll take the over on that 65. That's for sure.
Damn, he called your mom hypothetical.
What? My mom's hypothetical?
Yeah, mom.
Joey, what do you think about the overrated prospect of Justin Fields, 190 yards?
Oh God.
I told you he sucked. I remember you were whining during the preseason. You're like, "Oh, look at him." I'm like, "Dude, it's a fucking preseason. Just wait till the regular season."
Oh God, Brian.
I told you, man.
You know, Peyton Manning also struggled in year 1 too, right?
Yeah, but it's like everyone thought he was
you can't look any of these prospects, no matter if they're from Tom Brady all the way down. You got to give them more. You got to give them more time. Just let them get more time. And I don't like this coaching staff. I really don't. I don't think they're giving them anything to succeed. I really don't. I don't know why they haven't designed any more design runs for him, like legitimate design runs. They're limiting his capabilities. If he struggling with certain things that obviously we don't know because we're not in training camp or not on the damn coaching staff, but I mean, you can't start anything. I think Matthew Smith is not gone. What's your view on Robinson punching the comeback kid in the face for looking like oh geez.
What?
Jesus.
Hey, really? Are you confusing me?
Oh my goodness.
You're funny.
Oh
Matthew.
man.
You got jokes.
Joseph could either have to block him or not, man. I don't know.
Well, you can keep going. This is his only thing he got going in life.
Matthew Smith, you're my favorite guy.
Don't encourage that.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. Sex offenders like to encourage each other.
Anyways,
Yo, go up a little bit. This is the first thing I actually seen about them like talking shit about someone. Garoppolo's over or under half a pick. What are you taking over?
I think you take that one as over.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to always project a pick to happen.
I don't like those. I just like the going off the yards one. The yard.
Yeah, those are hard.
The best one. This game is pretty boring to me. I think the over/under is pretty bad, so we're not going to spend too much time on this one. But I think if you're going to play anybody, also outside of these projections, I think if you're going to play anybody, you're not playing anybody on Chicago until further notice. Maybe except for Khalil Herbert, especially if he's still starting. Eli Mitchell, but Chicago's got a good run D. Deebo Samuel, I think, has a good matchup. Outside of that, I'm not really touching anything else.
Yeah, same here.
All right, let's keep moving. LA versus Houston. There's no Houston projections. I wonder why.
Really?
I wonder why.
Cooper Kupp is going to get like 500 receptions as usual.
It just depends who has breakfast with Stafford this week.
It's always Cooper Kupp.
I'm tired of this.
Who had the good game last week? Was it Woods or Kupp?
It was Kupp. It's always Kupp.
It's always Kupp.
Woods had an okay game.
But it's always Kupp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And D Hendo.
Let me ask you something.
I want to, because I'm actually going to forward this also to my buddy as well, because I want to hear this. Damian Harris, is he an RB1 or an RB2 tier?
For this week or just in general?
In general.
2.
RB2.
Is he like the low tier, or is he like RB2 or RB flex?
Like
RB2 to 3. Like he's like
there you go. All right. Next. Oh, he keeps coming back with different.
My gosh.
This guy has nothing else to do with his time but create different YouTube tags and come on and start hazing our channel. Like, I hope one day we can get a paywall up for some people, because if they're doing this kind of stuff, then it is what it is.
He's in love with me.
He's in love with you. Just give him a hug. There you go. The other thing is,
I'm gonna turn that into a GIF, Yosef. Somehow I'm gonna turn that.
Oh, jeez.
Become too popular. All right, this is a question from Justin. Mitchell, Herbert, or Gibson? Start 1 PPR.
Herbert.
Yeah, you
gotta go with Herbert until further notice. Unless you like Damian somehow gets the second job back, or the second RB status back. So I'm so sad I've been wanting to do. Okay.
I'm so sad I wanted to do a sleeper draft with someone, a mid-season one, but I have no friends. Wanted to draft tonight so badly. You sound a lot like
no friends either. Yeah, sounds like me.
And Justin, if Dallas is smart, they're not going to push. Not really smart. I mean, if Dak's calf is really hurting him, they shouldn't play him. Then in that case, play Minnesota defense. But you're not going to know that until later on in the day on Sunday, whereas the Chargers would be already playing. So a little tough call there. The Chargers play. Who do the Chargers play?
The Freezing Patriots.
Probably the Minnesota, though. I mean, but it's tough because if Dak's playing, Minnesota should get lit up. That's going to be a high-scoring game.
Depends if Prescott's playing, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah, if Prescott's not playing, you go Minnesota.
Well, of course, but you're not going to know that status until later is my point. But, I mean, I guess like –
and you go Chargers. You can't risk it.
Yeah, I would go Chargers. But, yeah.
What can I trade away? I want to get rid of Schultz and Waddle.
Oh, you want to get rid of Waddle, Brian? How hurt do you feel?
I would too.
Who's your wide receivers?
Waddle.
It doesn't matter. He's got Waddle on his team. He just needs to get better.
Like, why would you want to get rid of Schultz and Waddle? Like,
you can't get worse. You might as well go better. Why do you want to get rid of Schultz, though? He's a top tight end.
Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of Schultz, dude. I think, especially in the land of tight end, as being as a wasteland as it is, I wouldn't get rid of Schultz.
Yeah.
This guy's funny.
Just keep watching him. Let's see how bold he gets just by keep doing it. How many times he's going to come back.
Waste his life.
I know. He really has nothing to do on a Friday night.
Maybe it's Andrew. I don't know.
Definitely not Andrew. Andrew's not that persistent.
Forgive Jonah. Traded Murray and Jefferson for J. Herb and Davonte Adams. Did I win?
J. Herbo. I like that one. Traded Murray.
No.
Kyler?
Lost that one. Yeah, Kyler, because he did quarterback for quarterback.
Yeah. You think he lost that one? I mean, Devontae's going to be
You're taking the L, man. You're taking the L.
You got to forgive Jonah.
I think it's pretty even. I don't think there's any win or loss on that. I mean, you got to just wait till the end of the season, but that trade is pretty damn even. I mean, Kyler's also not healthy. Justin is. Devontae's coming right back, and he's as healthy 1-to-1. Devontae's every bit as good, and way better than Justin Jefferson. So I think it's an even trade.
Yeah, but if you had to pick one, I mean,
I'll pick the Herb. I'm fine taking the Herbert Davonte Adams side. I'm also cool with staying put. I think it was kind of a trade and be a trade, but he definitely got an upgrade on the receiver side, and it's not much of a downgrade on the quarterback side.
Yeah.
All right, moving on real quick before we get to any more. You're playing all these guys on your roster if you have them, and I think Brandon Cooks wants out of Houston, so I don't know who you're going to play for Houston, if anything, if that trade happens. Jacksonville, Seattle. We'll pause right here. Oh, that guy's hilarious, man. That guy's hilarious. I got Pitts and Schultz at tight end. That's probably why he wants to get. That's actually smart by Justin. Capitalizing on value, but probably
find
more
the team.
Pitts.
Well, no, find the team that doesn't have a really good tight end and try to aim toward them. Offer them Schultz. If you got
I think you can get good value for either one of them since they're both doing pretty well.
Yeah, but I'll definitely keep Pitts. It's such an advantage to have a good tight end. Yeah. I'll go with Pitts.
Which question are you guys on? Oh, I got Pitts and Schultz. Okay.
The funny thing about Matthew Smith, too, this guy that keeps coming back, is like we helped him, and he's still like talking crap. It's kind of weird.
He's just gay.
Weird.
I got Pitts.
Jacksonville, Seattle. Trevor Lawrence. I think this is a kind of a week where Trevor Lawrence can actually win you a week. I really like this matchup. It's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, this is a good matchup.
I don't know which pass catcher you're really going to play though. Like you don't feel confident about starting Marvin Jones Jr. or Laviska Shenault, do you?
I like Marvin Jones. I think he can get.
No, but if you're hitting submit on your roster come Sunday, are you like confident though?
It's boomer bust if that's what you're saying.
All right, that's what I want to say. Brian, how about you? Like any of these pass catchers besides J-Ro's legit, but Marvin Jones, Jamal Agnew.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at going with Laviska. I like him personally. So,
I mean, what is it? Is it because he's like what he could be, or is it?
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's just he has potential. It's you can do good. Like Seattle doesn't have a really good defense. I think he can have a good game. I'll definitely go with him though over Jones.
Okay.
Marvin Jones or Robert Woods?
Woods.
Ooh, I'll go Woods. Marvin Jones or any of these Seattle receivers with Geno Smith at quarterback?
Yeah, no, definitely go with Metcalf.
You're going to start Metcalf. You're not going to sit him because he can still do what he just did, get one catch for 84 yards, take it to the house. But
67 yards, though? I don't think he's going to get that.
Well, I don't think about that either, no.
No, I'll definitely take the over.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
He didn't get any other yards outside of that one catch, right?
Are you serious?
I thought he was 1 for 84 for the night and one touchdown.
Was it?
You didn't watch the game? He had one catch.
I saw the highlight. No, it couldn't be.
Yeah, he had two catches.
Check it out. I mean, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought
you could be right. I didn't think it was that bad.
It was against Lattimore though. So
I'll find it. Hold on.
Let's get to this while Joey's looking. Would you trade Cook, Deontay Johnson, and Ridley for Davonte Adams and Jonathan Taylor? Man, Ridley sucks. That's why I traded him away. But Deontay Johnson's good. Cook is good.
I'll do it. Brandon Cooks, I'm assuming.
Oh, no, he got.
Right?
No, he's talking about Dalvin Cook, right?
No. Hell no. What are you talking about?
All right,
I wouldn't.
I hope not. But he's trading for a running back and a receiver, so I'm guessing he's.
No, there's no way. Like if that's Dalvin Cook, like don't you dare.
That is Dalvin Cook. That's got to be Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, it has to be.
But,
Don't do it if it's Dalvin Cook. That's
no way.
Yeah, it's tough.
Chuba Hubbard, Mike Davis, Melvin Gordon, or Alex Collins. Start one. I already started Edmonds, and yet those are all my running backs. Okay.
Go with Chuba Hubbard.
I mean, you got to go Chuba or Alex Collins because I think Melvin Gordon's spot is definitely on the downturn here. Mike Davis, you definitely can't start, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I go with Chuba Hubbard. Chuba.
Oh, Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, I agree with Joey. Chuba or Alex Collins.
And then I guess I'm sorry, Brian. Actually, he got one more catch for like 11 yards. He was like 2 for 96 for the game with that touchdown.
Jeez.
One other catch for 10 yards. That's about it. All right, moving on. Anything else from that game? Keep it moving.
Should I get Woods and give Gainwell and Waddle away?
Sanders is on IR, right? So no, I think Gainwell is more valuable at this point.
Sanders on IR?
He just got put on IR. Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Miles did. Yeah. That's why Gainwell is an actual option.
Damn. Yeah. So I wouldn't do it then.
Yeah.
All right.
LAC, New England at LAC. Not the Clippers, Los Angeles Chargers. Just kidding. Just want to make sure everybody knows. Just kidding. Oh, I'm the only Clipper fan probably here anyway. Mac Jones, Jacoby Myers, Damian Harris, Nelly Aguilar. Projections seem pretty fair. I think Damian Harris might be a little high, although the Chargers' run D is still suspect. Austin Eckler's come in the game, hobbled a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't start any of the Patriots offensive receivers. Damian Harris, I would start, but that over is a lot, like Joey said, so I'm going under on that.
And not just whatever this projection is also on ESPN or Yahoo, whatever, like just manage your expectations. I think this could be one of those dry weeks where he can put together a decent game, but it's just if he doesn't get in the end zone, he's not going to help you out too much.
Yeah, he needs to get in the end zone. I think he does, though. I think he gets in the end zone this game.
Cool. Keenan, I think this is a bounce back spot for Keenan. I really do. I think Belichick takes away Mike Williams. Because if they don't, I think he's going to torch anybody. And I also think the Jonathan Jones for the Patriots is hurt. That's their top slot corner. Yeah. If they don't double Keenan, then Keenan's going to do work on that, whoever that backup slot corner is. So that's my
I never did the over and under before, but just looking at it, I feel like majority of times you want to take the over on like every single player.
It's also better for you to root for. I mean, what do you want to keep like saying? Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him. You want to say just give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him. Like,
right.
It's just weird to say like, wait, don't do anything on this drive. It's harder to root for that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. And other than that, you guys are starting. I gotta make sure we're also letting them know for their lineups too. You're starting everyone here. You are like Yosa said, you are going to start him, but just manage expectations. This guy's a tough start. You should have better options than Jacoby, but he does get targets. Pretty fair.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
anything else, Brian? You good?
That's about it.
We're almost done. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. This game, you're going to stay tuned for our, what do you call it? Tricks and our treats. But what's the negative part of it? Because Goodfellow and Jabronis, what do you mean? I thought you said it's not going to be called Trick or Treat for tonight because it's like the Halloween episode.
Yeah, bad is trick.
Tricks are good, treats are bad.
The trick of the week.
Oh, trick of the week. Okay. Oh, well, I guess trick should be like the jabroni because it's like
yeah.
Treat
Exactly.
is the good fella. Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, you just realized.
I didn't get that because I thought it was Trick was the good fella and Treat was the bad one. I didn't
No,
get
it's like
that.
they're tricking us.
Why
Like,
is treat bad, man? Who doesn't
Well,
like a treat?
it comes last in that phrase, dude. Jesus. JoJo
Did you ever go
is a
trick or
secret
treating when you were younger,
pedo.
man?
He literally took my face and screenshot it. This is Matthew Smith. I guarantee it.
Wait, what happened?
This guy, Matt Smith, took my name, JoJo, and it says is a secret fat pedophile. And he took my face.
Hey, it's not laughing because it's gonna just encourage him more.
Hey, I like this dude. He hasn't made fun of me, so I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you guys have things.
I
in
mean, I would
common.
love
You're
Matthew
haters.
Smith to come say it to my face, though, bro. Jesus.
What a loser. All right. I think we lower expectations on Fournette this game. We saw the Saints' run defense is phenomenal. I think the Bucs are going to have to pass it to win this game. So Godwin, I would take the over on. I think Mike Evans is going to be locked up. So
It's crazy
Godwin's
that how they don't
gonna
have Mike Evans listed.
Well, because he's going to get shadowed by Marshawn Lattimore and get shut down like he always does every single game.
Yeah, so they really know that shit too.
It's pretty well known, but you guys are going to find out who one of my tricks are later on. That game's pretty good, though. You're still going to start. I mean, this is a Godwin spot. Gronk should be on here because Gronk, I think he's going to – Tom Brady's going to get Gronk back. It's going to be a lot of targets funneled to Godwin and Gronk. Fournette should get some work out of the pass game. I expect this to be an under, too, because Saints have a good run D. Both these teams have a good run D. And this could be an over as well because you can see what Jameis is starting to do, finally get Kamara, I'm sorry, it's Alvin Kamara, involved in the pass game. So,
yeah.
Yep. Anybody any other gripes? We're good?
No, good.
All right, Washington, Denver. This has got a lot of projections here. Nothing that sticks out to me. But I kind of like this spot for Teddy Two Gloves. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I mean, Redskins.
Yeah, Justin, we keep blocking him. Yosef keeps blocking him, but he keeps respawning his name. Like he keeps coming back as different names every time.
Yeah,
he's definitely very persistent on trying to keep coming back. Well, go ahead, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you. What did you say after I said Teddy Two Gloves?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, just I mean, Redskins, they don't have a really good defense, so I mean, he could have a good game.
But their pressures and their sacks have sort of increased the last couple of weeks. Do you think they kind of figure things out as we keep going forward? Their Washington defense?
I mean, they have a good team. It's just like the coaching, I guess, is bad. I don't know what is up with them.
The pressures have increased. I've heard that from countless people that I follow, that their pressures have increased. And I've also looked at the box scores. The sack numbers have gone up. I have yet to really watch a full game of them. But Chase Young I think when I watched bits and pieces of it when I have my red zone on. He made some plays. He's making some more plays, I should say. And this could be also a spot for them.
Yo, did you see when the Chiefs faced the Redskins, how Mahomes' brother was like dancing on doing TikToks on Sean Taylor's like.
Oh yeah, Jackson Mahomes.
So gay.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time.
Get out of that, man. Just cancel that kid, man, because he just needs to learn. He has to learn about like.
People were saying like
awareness.
He should do like an Aaron Rodgers and just totally like take him out of the family and just like kick him out.
Oh geez. Well, you know, recently he actually posted something at dinner with I guess Pat's girlfriend and him.
Where he's shaking his ass.
No, not that one. He was literally just at the table doing a little dance, and then Pat Mahomes' wife or girlfriend, whatever, like joins in with him. But Pat Mahomes is like literally eating like chips and guac, and literally looks at the camera and goes, like that. Like, are you really doing this now? Like, just even he can't get away. And I think Barstool got a hold of it, and Barstool tweeted it and had a little tag saying, "Pat Mahomes is in hell right now."
Yeah, man. This day and age, like all the people on TikTok's just like.
Yeah, all the time.
Like
all the time.
What's more embarrassing than the dude who's like in his late 20s who's like doing TikToks for a living? Like, can you imagine? Like,
well, tell that to Juju. He's doing more TikToks now that he's hurt. Or in a sling, maybe. I don't know. Think about this too with Tomlin and the whole USC coaching. Like he hated that question XYZ. There's a lot that goes into that. That's fine. Tomlin doesn't want to do it, but leader of men, and he's like, I don't want to coach if he doesn't want to coach young men in college. But Juju's still doing stuff on the side, and like
no, it's more than that. Like in college, if you want to go to the championship, you have people deciding if your team is good enough to play. In football, like your plays is if you're winning, you're going to go to the championship. In college, it's like you can be undefeated, but random people are like, we don't like the people you beat. You're not going to the championship game.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah, well, Justin, appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's just one of those. It's one of those things when you're starting out, you're going to get a lot of different people come in here and say what they want. We're welcoming everybody.
Yeah, that's how we're coming up when you have some haters. And that's how you know we're the top podcast.
Justin Schultz, Higbee, or Bills tight end. Tommy Sweeney or Sweeney Todd. Keep the Halloween theme going. Sweeney Todd. I'm going Schultz.
No, I'll go with Dawson, but he's out, so.
It's Sweeney Todd to this. Sweeney Todd.
I'm going with Higbee. I think he's gonna.
Oh wow, dude! Seriously, we're gonna give him one of each? Really?
Hey, Justin! Just so you know, every time we got these little 3 different opinions, I end up usually being right on these ones.
That's not true. That
is true. Look at the previous
one time that happened.
Twice. Twice.
Okay. Here we go.
He has the best game out of the 3.
You really want to go through some of these? I took notes on the last episode. I literally marked down things that people said bring up or what you guys take notes on. I X'd out things that you got wrong.
Yeah, bring it up. I want you to bring it up.
Okay. Well, you also brought up the whole like Robert Woods thing to Cooper Kupp. Oh, this is a Robert Woods week. I just feel like it. You guys don't even know the pace that Cooper Kupp's on, so that was wrong. Jalen Hurts. You guys both took the under on Jalen Hurts, even though he's every single freaking week he started, he goes over 20 points.
Yeah, I took the over. Was wrong. I took the over.
What was this? I don't remember this.
You know what? The thing is, I don't want to keep doing on things that are wrong because obviously we got listeners here, but you're not always right. Is all I'm saying. We have a lot right. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of rights here. But when we also said Josh Jacobs versus Myles Gaskin, you took your boy. I took Josh Jacobs. We know who won that week last week. It was Josh Jacobs.
Wait, last week I wasn't even on this shit. Wait, was that?
That was 2 weeks.
You were on there because I came on late. Remember?
Actually, Gaskin had a better game, didn't he?
No,
yeah, that's what I feel like.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, we didn't.
Well, Jacobs got hurt, but he was having a good
game. Didn't Gaskins just have like 17 points or some shit like last game?
He did.
Which week are you talking about? This past Sunday?
No, it must have been 2 weeks ago because I don't think you guys had a Gaskin. Jacobs.
I just can't even remember Josh Jacobs ever having a good game like this year.
You played the Eagles last week, right?
Who?
Josh Jacobs.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
He had I think he had 16.8 points, right?
He had 16 points or 15.8.
15.8?
Yeah.
What did Gaskin have?
I have both players on my team.
No, it was McKissick. I'm sorry, it's McKissick. It says McKissick here. I'm sorry. Brian said McKissick. Joey took Josh Jacobs. That's what it was. McKissick versus Josh Jacobs.
All right, Joey, we can't believe you anymore. You're giving us wrong.
It's right here. I have it right here. I'll take a snapshot.
Yeah, we don't believe you anymore, man. You're giving us wrong facts.
No, I have an X through the damn name. I'm sorry, I couldn't see it. F1, which is Terry McLaurin. You went under. I went over. Terry McLaurin got that one as well. RSJ, start RSJ. Someone said sit RSJ. I said start. He obviously was a start. Went over his projection. What else do you want?
I think he only picked your wins.
I have a couple L's here, but I'm just saying I'm going against Brian a lot of these, and
Brian
and I both picked Joe Burrow over Tannehill. We both were right on that. Brian took the under on Rashad Bateman. I took the over on Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman went over. What else more do you guys want?
Wait, was when he went over, what was it? The yards or the catches?
The projection. Yosef was bringing up projections at the time. It was all projections.
Oh, yeah. I was asking you guys projections.
Yep.
I feel like he only had like 3 catches for 80 yards or some shit like that game.
Oh, Brian sucks. End of story.
But Brian, it was still an over, man. I'm just telling you, it was still an over. And he
Blame the guy who's 5-2 and the 2-5 guys.
There we go.
All right, whatever.
Here we go. Anyway, who will score more points this week? Yeah.
Who's JJ? Who's JJ? Or Mike Williams? John.
Joe, you're good at these nicknames. Who's JJ?
Yeah. JoJo?
I want to say Josh Jacobs, but he's not playing. But I don't know any other JJs. JJ Taylor? No. JJ. Justin Jefferson?
Juju?
No, Justin. It's got to be JJ. I guess that would be Justin Jefferson, maybe. But I call him J Jeff.
Yeah, it could be Justin Jefferson. Oh, you see, Joey is good at these nicknames.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson. I call him J Jeff. That's my nickname for him. Yeah, because JJ is there's a lot of JJs out there, man.
I would go Justin Jefferson because we were talking about Mike Williams being locked up in the Patriots defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Justin Jefferson, and assuming that Belichick takes away Mike Williams.
DJ Moore, Davonte, Waddle, Darrell Williams. Start one.
I'll go DJ
Either
Moore.
Darrell or DJ for me. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm gonna go DJ Moore. I'm gonna go DJ Moore because against Atlanta and Darrell Williams. I mean, what if the Chiefs continue to suck? They've been so bad. I'm gonna go DJ Moore.
Yeah, I'll go the same.
Yeah.
Who scores more, J-Row or Gaskin? J-Row. Not even close.
Yeah, not even close.
Yeah, I go Robinson.
I guarantee Gaskin now goes because Brian just now agreed with us too. Came to the dark side, Brian. Stick with your guy.
Yeah, we're facing the Bills, man. We always do horrible versus the Bills.
I mean, he's gonna get more targets, right? More volume because Malcolm Brown's gone. The touches now probably just default go to him. I don't think offense really takes all those targets. And
our offense is so bad. Like, who knows, man? It's
okay. Yeah, go J-Row though, Justin, against Seattle, rushing and receiving for sure. All right, I think there's only like one more breakdown here. In this game, I know we kind of had it on screen, but you're starting I think you're starting pretty much everybody but Melvin Gordon on the screen for Denver. You're also going to be starting Jerry Jeudy if he fully does get activated, but he's expected to play. I think there's better quarterbacks now with the Bye-Mageddon being back, or Bye-Mageddon being gone. Those quarterbacks that were on bye are back. You don't need to really worry about starting Heineke. RSJ still startable. McLaurin startable. I wouldn't start Gibson. What about you guys?
Yeah, I think he's a trick this week. As Terry McLaurin might be a trick too.
You still got to start them though. Like you can't.
Yeah, you got to start them. I'm just saying, lower your expectation.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we taken a little too much time to really put together tickets. I don't want to go back all the way back up and go through them again. So I'm gonna stop sharing. If we do put a ticket up, I'll tweet it. Put it that way. We'll talk about it offline. If we decide to put a ticket up as the Mafia, I'll tweet it out on our handle.
All right.
There you go.
Want to get into our trick or treats of the week?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go, you pedophiles.
That's a good one. All right, who wants to start it out?
I'll start. So my first treat of the week, which is aka Goodfella, aka start of the week, is Joe Mixon. I mentioned him earlier, facing the Jets. Jets the worst run defense in the NFL when it comes to fantasy. You saw what Damian Harris did last week. Now you have a running back who's 10 times better than Joe Mixon. They're going to run the ball most of the game. P. Ryan actually probably could be a good start too, but Mixon's going to he might be a top 5 this week.
Go ahead, Batman.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
My start is Daniel Jones, who's my treat. He's going to be a great treat, a Monday night treat, the day after Halloween. He's facing the Chiefs. You saw what Tannehill did, and Tannehill's not doing very good. This is going to be a high-scoring game. Daniel Jones. He can throw, he can catch, he can run.
What kind of treat is it? Is he like a Reese's treat or?
I'm going to say he's an Almond Joy because they got a blue wrapper and their jersey is blue.
Hey, Gibson's Almond Joy. All right, whatever. You can take it. Well, Crunch Bar.
Oh, he's a Crunch Bar. There you go. Do they still make those?
Yeah.
I've never seen them anymore.
I'm going to go with the Bengals kicker, Justin. Bengals kicker. Yeah.
Oops.
10 Chiefs. I don't know what 10
For
Chiefs.
a second, I thought that was your treat of the week. I was like, you're going with a kicker?
Yeah, man. No way. Kenny Gainwell.
We should do a kicker of the week segment.
No, that's boring.
Yeah, we should.
We should make Joey do it too.
I would not show up for that. I would just delete. I would sign off. Kenny Gainwell is my first treat of the week. Goodfella, aka start. Miles Sanders just hit IR. It's no secret. I think this game is. They're going to need a run and pass because the Philly Eagles really haven't moved the ball well either way. But I think he's just going to get a lot of his work done in the pass game. It's a PPR league. If he gets 5 catches, he's going to hit value and help you guys out this week, especially if you guys need any running back flex help.
All right, my second treat of the week, I actually have Kirk Cousins. This is barring that Prescott plays because I think this game is going to be high scoring. So Cousins is bound to rack up some points, get some touchdowns. Cook is back. The offense is on a roll. Cowboys defense is a little bit better, but I still think Cousins is going to have a pretty good top 10 week, quarterback week.
I think the only thing that halts that is if Dak does not play because they might not need him to throw that much. But otherwise good play.
Yep.
For my treat, I'm actually going to go ahead and give you a Twix. You know what comes with Twix? Two
for one
package. So I'm giving you the Twix candy right now. I'm going with Khalil Herbert and Zach Moss. Those are my packages of Twix.
I like the Khalil Herbert for sure.
Yeah, Zach Moss, Dolphins defense is horrible. I'm a Dolphin fan. I know.
Well, since it's the two in the same package, do you get -2 even if one of them gets like?
Yeah, you should
go for it. I'm that positive. That positive.
All right, Khalil and Moss. All right, I'm going with T-Law, Trevor Lawrence, second treat of the week. Start that guy.
When you said T-Law, I thought you were talking about Ty-Law.
No, T-Law, Trevor Lawrence. All right. You know, I actually got his rookie card. It was before anything came out of like in his jersey, but it was a signed rookie, and I sold it on eBay. Made a good amount of a few $100 on it, but like the guy that I sold it to is flipping it for like $3,500 because he got it graded, and it was actually a 10 mint, a gem mint 10. But the thing is, he's in his college jersey, so it's not as valuable. Once he gets like graded cards or like he signs autographs in his Jaguars uniform, the college ones really are like kind of obsolete as far as the market value for it. So it's kind of weird that he's trying to sell for that much, but it was a gem mint 10. I never had a gem mint 10 card, which is insane. But if he turns out to be something, that card could still be worth anything. Kickers are not the best. They are horrible for fantasy. Great for real life. Trevor Lawrence, though, this is just a great matchup through and through. His pass catchers are kind of wishy-washy, but I still think he'd get the job done. Plus, he's been showing a lot more through his legs. He actually gets designed runs. Take notes, Matt Nagy. Do something that would help your quarterback succeed. But Trevor Lawrence, treat of the week. Jabroni,
all right, going on to
tricks.
Going on to tricks. My first one is Cordell Patterson. He's like the Babe Ruth of candies to me, because you think it's like a Three Musketeers or like a Milky Way, but no, it's a freaking Babe Ruth, the most disgusting candy.
You know, it's funny. Babe Ruth is actually better than those two candies you just suggested.
Hell no, you're tripping, man. You like Babe
Ruth is pretty good, dude. The peanuts with the.
How do you like? You guys are crazy.
Oh man, it's good.
You know what? Because I don't like the peanuts. You guys like the peanuts ones.
Okay, yeah.
But anyway, it goes along with the analogy because some people they like Cordell Patterson this week. But I don't. He's going against the Panthers, number one rush defense. I said it earlier. I don't think they're going to have to use him much this game either. Mike Davis is also going to have a bad game. I would lower my expectations. Still going to start him, but lower your expectations.
Yeah. So Justin, to answer your question, just ask Yosef comeback kid to pull his shirt back. There you go. And he just picked a trick, which is the kind of manage expectations or sit him on an Atlanta team against his team. So there you go. I'm a Raider fan, and this guy right there, if you can see in Batman corner of his screen there, he's got a Dan Marino jersey, so that should tell you a little something about him. There you go.
And then right below Yosef's boobs, he has Carolina Panthers. Yeah. Pick your bra. Yeah, there you go. So Carolina Panthers right there.
What about you, Justin? Put in the comments what your favorite team is, man. Appreciate you coming out.
I'm going with Vikings. That's his favorite team.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna say Vikings is his favorite team.
No, his favorite team. Look, he has a Portland thing on. Oh, damn.
Jets.
He already posted it.
Wow, man.
That sucks. Sorry, man.
That sucks.
Yeah, well, I'm a Raider fan, so it's been just as bad as you can feel my pain. I can feel your pain. All right. Mike Evans is my trick of the week. I usually, every time he comes around and plays the Saints for the last few years, I've always been on Mike Evans, and this is no different. He did catch a couple touchdowns with him against last year. I think he had one for 3 yards and a touchdown. So he got helped a little people when he got in the end zone. But outside of that, Marshawn Lattimore's in his pocket, stops him, puts the clamps on him. He's been a great corner this year, high grade as far as in coverage. But yeah, Mike Evans.
Did you use your trick, Brian?
Not yet.
No, not yet. All right. You ready for it?
My trick.
What's like a really big chocolate bar? What's like the biggest piece of candy that you guys know?
The biggest?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to think of.
So when you go to a store, it's like a big chocolate bar or something.
A giant
The chocolate
king-size
bunny?
Snickers.
Well, this
Chocolate bunny.
giant king size Snickers is going down. Derrick Henry is going to be my trick of the week.
I don't know, like how you
Oh
use
my
the
God,
king
where's my
size.
soundboard?
That's actually pretty brilliant. Bravo, Brian. Bravo. I give you
There we
kudos on that one.
You're totally wrong, but yeah, it was a
King
I know
brilliant.
he's
Henry
wrong, but I
is
still
going to
like the-
become
I like the
Queen
effort.
Henry
Yeah.
this week. Book it.
I like the
King
effort you
Henry
put in
bar.
there.
Why don't you just say that? A Henry bar.
Yeah,
They
Henry-
should actually make a bar called King Henry's.
I think there is. Isn't there?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Big
I don't know if
Henry.
there is.
Big Henry's.
Maybe
right?
there is.
Big-
I don't- But the fact that
Big
he
Henry?
like used the king size, because there's a lot of king size candies. I like that. I like
He's
what
a
he
king
did.
size man.
He is, but he's King Henry. That's great.
He's King
Well,
Henry.
you think he's gonna have a? He's a trick. You're saying?
He's
He's
saying
a
he's
trick.
he's in a dud this week. Is what he's
Less
saying.
than 100 yards.
Wow. Okay. What if he gets
Less
like 2
than
touchdowns though? 89 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Then he's not a trick.
Yeah, then obviously he's a treat, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay. Justin, we're gonna rate your team after we get done with this segment. We're almost done. Go ahead with your second trick, Yosef.
Oh, my second trick, I got T. Higgins. It's against the Jets. Jets actually have a pretty good pass defense, and like I said, with my Joe Mixon pick, they're gonna be running the ball. Time's gonna go by fast this game. I was actually gonna pick Jamar Chase, but I'm like, I can't go against Jamar Chase. He's doing too good. So I
No.
picked T. Higgins instead because Jamar Chase could have a touchdown, but Higgins probably not. So lower expectations on Higgins. I know he got a lot of targets, but not this game. He'll get like 5-6 targets, maybe 3 catches, 40 yards. That's my prediction.
Oh, let me go. I'll go my last one. I'm going to go against Brian's treat. Danny Dimes. Trick. This is the get right spot for the Chiefs. I've been saying that for a couple of weeks. I would bound to be right. The team is too good to not bounce back at some point. They know what's being said about them. This is just one of those weeks where it's on prime time too. What a better stage to come out and just dominate and then just keep dunking Danny Dimes in the dirt, especially in Kansas City and Arrowhead, right? So Danny Dimes is going to underperform. Chiefs are going to dominate. Danny Dimes, trick of the week.
Bold prediction. You
So I
wanna
got
get
one right
to-
now.
Yeah, you got one more.
So I was originally going to go with Nick Chubb as my
He's
trick
hurt.
of the week,
He's hurt though.
But then I remembered Kirk Cousins does horrible in primetime games. And then Yosef,
Took
the
him as
worst
a good-
luck of all, went ahead and picked him up. So that confirmed it. Kick Kirk Cousins, my trick of the week.
All right, touche.
There we
touche.
go.
We'll see about that. So you, Joey went against your Daniel Jones, and you went against my Kirk Cousins.
Well, he also went
Where
against
did
your
you
Robbie
come
Anderson a
from?
couple weeks ago or a week ago, and he was right on
That was easy. I mean, that was a really bold pick by me.
Yeah, you definitely went bold. I saw another thing about this chat is our viewers, however many are watching still,
We're
or view
bold.
after the fact. We do get viewers after. We do try to stay away from the obvious ones, especially like bold picks like King Henry to dud. That's not a popular thing as well. So yeah, just give us some credit on taking some stances here, and we try to give our takes on it. So
That's why we're the mafia, man. We take chances.
take chances.
We
here.
don't take shit from anybody. We say what's on our mind.
Yeah, we don't copy. You can find starts and sits everywhere, but we take our own things and make our own opinions on it. We take
Very
stances.
unique.
That's what we do.
All right, let's wait Justin's team. QB, Stafford.
Rate
Beckham,
this.
Watson. Running back Aaron Jones, J-Rob, Javonte, Darrell Williams.
That's a good team.
Gainwell, Hill.
I feel your pain with Allen Robinson, man.
Waddle, Gallup,
A
Pitts.
Rob, man. Well, God, he got Gallup because that should help out with the A Rob, just horrendousness.
Pretty
I've literally
solid
tried
team.
trading Allen
Definitely
Robinson to
solid.
everyone in the league. No one will accept him. I'll literally take a kicker at this point. I don't even care.
Yeah, you can't drop him, right? It's like one of those players where you're just you're in between. You're just I just guess I got to keep.
I don't know. I kind of want to drop him at this point. He's useless.
Almost, yeah. Well, I mean, depending on what's available in your waiver, are you really going to pick up a guy like Quez Watkins?
Yeah, I just hope Fields to get benched. Honestly, I hope he gets benched. If Dalton comes in, I feel like he's going to do good.
Yeah,
that whole line is
hurt.
You think the Miami Dolphins is horrendous. The Chicago Bears is even worse, like way worse. I mean, so I don't know. I mean, you said about pressures, or whatever.
Yeah, but Tua,
you see, Tua's
this
at
is
least
what I'm
allowed to get
saying.
the ball off.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Tua is a good quarterback. He's supporting a wide receiver like Waddle, who's putting up like wide receiver 1 numbers. Like Justin Fields is not doing that at all. Like he's not making guys at least put up good numbers. Like Tua is actually making guys put good numbers, and Tua himself is putting up good numbers behind a shitty O line. Now you see you saw what Brissett did behind that O line, and what Tua is putting up like 25 fantasy points. He's a good quarterback. Like Fields, it's
if
you give him shitty
quarterback, there wouldn't be rumors of getting Deshaun Watson in there.
Plus, he went up against Jacksonville and Atlanta.
Yeah, I think the real test is
soft defenses. Come on, man. The guy just got crapped on by Tom Brady and the damn Bucks. Give him a break.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Fields will suck. I agree with that.
You think Fields sucks too, Joseph?
So far, yeah. He hasn't done anything.
Okay.
I do think the Browns, the Bears coaching sucks too. So I don't know which one it is, but right now I'm not banking on it.
I think Tua is done. Even Justin says so too.
Ooh, Justin. Damn, Justin. Well, he's a Jets fan. He's a Jets fan.
He just thinks Tua is done.
He's obviously against the Dolphins.
I can't wait till we beat you guys like twice this season. Just come back on after we beat the Jets.
Jets versus the Dolphins.
Come back
wow.
What a snooze fest that game is. Jets versus Dolphins. Like, who would actually pay like American dollars to go to that game? You would believe like American currency.
I hope he gets a good game. Oh, we didn't put a grade on it. I'll give him B+.
Oh man, I think it's solid all the way through. B+ is a solid grade though, because Aaron Jones is still up and down, but he's a good running back. Yeah,
B+.
Yeah, same.
B+. Solid.
Justin,
what's your record, Justin? What's your record, man?
What's your record?
Got to be pretty good.
Let's get on our pick'em as well.
That's right. All right, so we all three of us lost on the Arizona because AJ Green doesn't know how to turn around when the ball's getting thrown to him, right?
Have you seen the memes on AJ Green?
Well, the memes on Aaron Rodgers' face was the best.
Yeah. AJ Green, some of the memes was when your controller turns off in the middle of a play, when you decide to retire in the middle of a play.
Oh god.
Those were 2 that I liked the best.
Yeah.
Man, it was crazy. All I needed was Edmonds or AJ Green to score a touchdown because I had them both in my DraftKings, and no one had AJ Green on there. So if he had another touchdown and I had Kyler Murray as my quarterback, I would have gone like $15,000 at least.
How crazy would you go?
Huh? I only got $20. I only got $20.
Yeah, but how crazy would you go once the last play the ball's in the air? Like how nuts did you go?
I was going crazy. I was like getting the whole family together. I'm like, we're gonna be rich. We're gonna score. And then he's throwing it.
You can't count your chickens early, man. You can't count.
They were all disappointed in me. They're like, really?
Yeah, I had a sweat a few years ago on FanDuel where I was I picked the wrong running back on the Monday night game. I went Adrian Peterson over Carlos Hyde when Carlos Hyde had that great game when he was on the Niners. Yeah.
That's hard to predict.
If you just swap those, like what Adrian Peterson did in that game, like if he just put up anywhere but 20 plus points, I could have won $50,000, but it just didn't work out. I ended up winning $750 that night. It was.
You also had one game. What was it? You were going to win $1 million or some shit like that.
Yeah, I needed Sammy Watkins to have like one more long catch, and they threw it to him. But he was like, it was too far.
I remember Yes was like, I'm going to give you like 20,000. I'm like, let's go, Watkins.
Anyways, man.
Really
Justin, you have a good team, man. Just keep it going. I can see why you're kind of like, wanting to kind of make a move because you kind of want to improve your team. Definitely look for those. I think you can definitely trade one of those tight ends as you were trying to, ask us about earlier because you got good value there. Yeah, that's my take. You had the Packers winning. Good job. And J.R. Smith, that's a good comparison to the A.J. Green blunder there. All right. Miami at Buffalo. Go ahead, guys. We'll look for your upsets of the week. Right now, current standings, Brian at 70. I'm at 68. Joseph at 65. Joseph going to make some contrarian picks, I imagine, here and there. But go ahead.
Yeah, let me think about it. Buffalo.
Yeah, we're
all going to go Buffalo. Carolina at Atlanta.
Yeah, you know I'm going Carolina.
Wait,
Who's-
I gotta get the Vegas lines up. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I was wanted to ask.
This might be.
Oh, I might. Oh, he must have exited himself out.
All right, well, what do you want to talk about?
Let's just make fun of Joey while we have the moment. I mean, Raiders suck. Waller sucks. What else do you want to say? Bitcoin. You want to talk about Bitcoin?
Bullshit, man. As soon as I wake up in the morning, it's like the first thing I think about.
Whoops, my bad.
How do you exit out?
I was on the wrong tab. My bad. I thought I was on another tab. My bad. It's -2.5 Atlanta, guys. My bad.
I'm gonna go with Atlanta on this one.
Yeah, I'm going Atlanta. All right, so Yosa's by himself.
Yosa's always by himself.
Let's go.
But, he needs this though. He needs this to come back, right? That's why they call him the comeback. Maybe it's not comeback kid for fantasy football. It's more comeback kid and just the.
It's everything. Format. It's everything.
Everything. So you're always losing in life. Yeah. You always have to come back.
That's what it is. I'm always losing. Like I'm always down.
Anyway, you got the Jags and the Panthers winning. Okay, so far. I like that Justin's also participating in the pick'ems here. San Fran at Chicago. And do you need the line, Brian?
Yeah, who's the favorite in that one? I'm assuming San Fran.
I'm assuming San Fran. Hold on one sec. It is San Fran -3.5 on the road. You got a home dog with Chicago.
San Fran. I don't think they have to win this game.
I'm gonna go Chicago.
After dissing Justin Fields like that, and you're still gonna go Chicago, Brian? I don't get you, man.
I think
he likes Khalil Herbert.
Khalil Herbert was my guy. Maybe it's a good running game. What goes through your head?
Yeah, but Khalil Herbert
was my good.
I can just never get a read on Brian. Brian's just like the biggest trickster of them all.
He's a hypocrite.
You know what? I'm gonna go with.
It's not a hypocrite. I picked Herbert as my.
But you know what? I'm not. You know what? But the fact that Brian's picking Chicago, I can't go against him on that. I mean, I do feel like this is going to be a San Fran game, but I'm gonna go Chicago with Brian.
There we go.
You guys. I'm catching up this week.
Or just getting further and further behind. All right, Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Oh, but you're not alone, Joseph. Actually, Justin picked San Fran there for you, so you're not alone. You're not alone. Pittsburgh at Cleveland.
Pittsburgh. Just to go with Cleveland, I dare you.
I'm going Cleveland.
Yes.
Oh God. I mean, Cleveland is -3 right now because Baker is playing, but I think maybe a sack. I think a sack by TJ Watt might re-injure that shoulder again and potentially even permanently because that guy's been just playing so hurt. I'm going Pittsburgh as well out of the bye.
Justin goes Browns. Thanks, Justin.
So you're going Browns as well?
We're smart.
When you guys were younger and you guys always had to, when you guys were younger and you had to go to the bathroom, did you guys ever say like, I'm going to take the Browns to the Super Bowl and then you go and take a shit?
I did.
Yeah, you guys.
You got to. So it's a classic one. Yeah. All right. So
they're my upset.
Are you taking any of those as the upset picks of the week?
Yeah, I take Browns as the upset.
No, they're favorite.
Oh, I thought you said they weren't.
No. I said Pittsburgh is the dog.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Pittsburgh is my underdog.
You're gonna take it? I was about to take it. That's what I was. Okay, that's yours. Okay.
Brian, you guys could both have the same one. Whatever.
No, I'm there, but I can go back and pick mine. I think Carolina was Carolina favorite. I'm sorry, I didn't even see that one.
No,
Atlanta was favorite.
Atlanta was favorite. Yeah, right. Okay, moving on.
Oh, okay. Carolina is my upset. Carolina's your upset. Okay, yeah. Got you. All right, Philly at Detroit.
I'm gonna go Detroit. They get their first win.
Like Philly. I need them to win. Hurts needs to freaking win.
They got the heart of a lion.
I want Lions to win because I feel bad for them, but Eagles.
I'm gonna go with Philadelphia. I'm going Philadelphia here.
All right.
Brian, you're by yourself on Detroit.
Yep.
All right. I'm going Philly in their favorite, so which is tough because I do want Detroit to win a game. Tennessee at Indy. I'm going Tennessee on this one.
I'm going Indy.
Okay.
Who's at home?
Indianapolis and their favorite -2.5. So this actually is going to be my upset pick of the week. I'm going to go with the big dog Tennessee Titans here.
He's going to be a little puppy this weekend. I'll tell you that.
I'll go Indy. I'm going Indy.
You guys going in? Perfect. I love when you guys both go on a side and I pick my upset. That's just even sweeter. That's like, that's a huge swing right there.
Yeah. Remember this feeling when I talk shit to you.
Justin also likes the Titans there. Justin might have the best week right here. I'm gonna say that right now. And
keep that dude's record too on file.
Well, yeah, we have it.
Yeah,
so putting them in, I can definitely keep tabs on it. So it actually helps out, Justin. Appreciate you. Cincinnati at New York. The Jets. This one's Cincinnati, New York. Justin's probably going to pick the Jets, or I don't know. Maybe we'll see because he's a Jets fan. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take anyone against the Jets. I'm
taking Cincinnati for sure.
I don't care if it's a college team. I'll take the college team against the Jets.
What'd you say, Brian? Oh, Joseph?
Cincinnati.
Okay. All the Cincinnati. Sorry, Jay. Oh, no, he's picking Cincinnati. He doesn't go by his
he said he has no faith.
There you go. LA Rams at Houston. I think we're all sweeping on the Rams here.
Yeah.
All right. New England at the Chargers. Justin, you can keep filling in too. New England at Chargers.
Does anyone else feel like Patriots have a good chance?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
You do?
Yeah, so do I.
I'm gonna go the Chargers. I'm going with Herbert, dude, out of the bye. Go ahead. Please pick New England.
I'm gonna go Patriots.
New England.
Yeah, same here.
I love that.
Slap hands.
This is the week where I retake the lead on Brian, or at least tie him, because we have two different ones here. Jacksonville at Seattle. I'm going with my good fella, aka treat of the week, T-Law. I'm going with Jacksonville over Geno.
I'm going with Seattle.
Yeah, I'm going Seattle.
I love this week. This is a great week for me. It's gonna be a phenomenal week.
So much shit to this guy once.
I hope, dude. You guys talk shit to me all the time. I don't care. Bring it on. Washington football team at Denver. Justin also picking the Jags. See, Justin's gonna be the one right here. All right, Washington football team at Denver.
Denver.
I'm going Denver.
Yeah, I'll go with Denver then.
Okay. Damn it! I thought we were gonna pick another one up off Brian Joseph. Damn.
Is it at Washington?
No, it's at Denver.
Yeah, I'll go with Denver.
Okay. Damn it. All right. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. Last game of the afternoon slate.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay. We're all going Tampa Bay. All right. I was double checking something real quick. All right. Then we're going in the Sunday night game. Dallas at Minnesota. Minnesota -3. And now the line opened. I'll say this. The line opened at -2.5 Dallas. Now it's -3 Minnesota. That's a huge swing already.
Well, it's Prescott might be out. And plus, sometimes when people wager too much on one side, they kind of
but that whole side can be screwed when Dak Prescott's ruled to play. But obviously, he can get re-injured. Those calf injuries, we saw that Kareem Hunt. Calf injuries are nothing to scoff at.
I'm going to go with Cowboys because Cousins is horrible. Primetime games. And Joseph picked him up, which is a bad sign. So give me Cowboys.
I'm thinking on Prescott maybe missing this game.
Me too. I'm going Minnesota.
Yeah, so I'm going Minnesota.
All right, Brian's by himself again. Joseph, we might have
just a bigger game for Zeke.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Justin went away from me on that one. He's going with the Cowboys with Brian. And he also picking the Chiefs here. And the Giants at Kansas City. I'm picking the Chiefs. What about you guys?
Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs.
All right. Even though you went Danny Dimes as your treat? Come on now.
He's going to have a good game, but you're going against Mahomes. Like, Mahomes going to have a bad game?
All right. You're right. That's another way to look at it. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see how we do. And Justin, I'm actually going to record yours after the fact because I know you're going to have the thread here. Here we go. That's the night.
Whoever is Justin has a better record than, they get kicked out of this podcast and he joins. I'm saying that right now.
All right.
You up for that? I'm actually trying to get some of them down right now.
Watch him beat all three of us, and he has his own.
He probably does. He's going to overtake this pod right now.
He's going to take it over. He has a pretty good team. Give him that. Better than our team.
Yeah, he does.
Speak for yourself. He doesn't have a better team.
Yeah, because you swindle people, man. I don't know how people listen to your ass on trades.
You'll say.
I
I'm
don't
talking to you,
understand.
Joseph. I'm
You
talking
want to
to
go
you.
through this again? I know I had the better trade. That's for sure.
Yeah, you
Yo,
still
man,
lose,
Hurts
you
might
still,
get
you still
benched.
lost
Like,
after the trade too.
I did, well, that's because my team's trash. All right. Any last words, guys? 2 weeks
No,
ago,
man,
I
good
got
luck,
one wrong.
especially Justin. Good luck, man. I know there was a couple other people outside of that Matthew Smith or whatever it is, but there was a couple other people. Good luck this week. Win your leagues like the Mafia. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.
yeah, me and the two pedophiles, we out. Let's go.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, there's a Mike out here too. Forgive Jonah.
Peace out.